It was supposed to be a beautiful day. Kids should have been playing in the park.
This intro is likely the creepiest of any episode in this series. It's really not even camp, it's just genuinely unsettling.
But at 2:26 that afternoon, a tornado came to Wisteria Lane.
It's worth noting that the special effects are pretty solid for a TV show in 2007.
Destruction.
I enjoy how they use CGI rather sparingly, too, in combination with practical effects, because this tree is definitely a real one that they just plopped onto their street. Wild dedication to the details.
Especially given how the day started.
Amazing transition, as always.
Some of us gave you very expensive wedding gifts.
You want the fondue set back? Fine, but don't act like it cost a bundle, because it clearly didn't.
I got you the fondue set.
Oh, right. It's nice.
Oh my God.
The dynamic between these four is always perfectly done.
It's gonna kill Edie.
You would think so, but no such luck.
Gabby starting this episode off with such a strong hatred for Edie, important for the turn later on.
Carlos and I thought it would be safer if we got the heck out of Dodge.
You're leaving Fairview?
Yeah, this afternoon.
And the genuine emotion for Gabby's departure is so palpable here. Such great chemistry between these women.
Hey, you heard the news? A tornado just hit Mount Pleasant, and they think we could get one too.
McCluskey, as always, being a G and trying to keep everyone safe.
We're gonna see you real soon. And everything will be just the way it was.
The least confident reading of this line possible, but I think that's intentional.
In 4 short hours, one of these women would lose a husband, and all of them would lose a friend. But how could they have known this? It was supposed to be a beautiful day.
Ugh, but this is camp as hell, and I absolutely adore it. Just setting up the potential for tragedy to have it loom over the entire episode is such a fun hook.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I told you just to pack the essentials.
That's what I'm doing.
Is that a boa?
Carlos, if you were taking me somewhere where I don't need a boa, then I don't want to go.
Gabby bringing the essentials. Okay, but seriously, I'm pretty sure she could fit 2 small suitcases in the trunk of the car. Like, it's really not that dramatic.
Yeah, I should probably go over and say something to Edie.
Like what? Rotten hell, you maggoty whore?
Holy shit, Gabby. Her insults are always spot on.
But I can't help feeling a little guilty. I mean, do you ever even think about what we did to Edie?
Who cares?
Once again, displaying her selfishness and intense hatred for Edie to set up for the development later on.
Yeah, well, don't worry about me. I'm ready for anything. It's sweet of you to drop by, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're welcome. Can we stay in your basement?
Great little small example of Lynette not actually caring about Karen and just using her to set up for later.
We, me, Tom, the kids. That family you've come to know and love.
Well, first of all, I only love 4 of you.
Reasonable opinion. I mean, it's probably Lynette, Parker, Porter or Preston, but not both, and Penny. Kayla and Tom belong nowhere near that list.
That's in the middle of Skid Row. You think I want my kids around a bunch of winos?
Ida's off the wagon. It's not gonna be much better here.
I love how everyone on the lane is such a character in their own right. Another fantastic transition. Like, holy shit, they plan these out so well. This isn't a point, just a PSA. Don't do this. If there's a storm coming, get storm shutters or use planks of wood. Tape will not help, like, at all. It might make things even more dangerous, so just don't. This track is so perfect for this extremely petty conversation and builds to a fever pitch at the end of it extremely well.
I like your hair long.
She's not wrong. Dana Delaney has beautiful hair.
So thick and lustrous. He didn't tell you I'd stop by? Uh-oh. I hope he's not starting to keep things from you.
This line read is so great, just so full of condescension.
Here, I brought you a few things in case there is a tornado.
Bree being incredibly generous without a second thought.
It would be a good idea to tell Orson about Mike's, drug problem.
Good, because I already told him.
You did? When?
A disturbing revelation, even for the audience to learn. We knew Orson was doing it to preserve a lie he once told, but him knowing of Mike's addiction makes it far worse than we could have imagined.
right? I couldn't help noticing.
Of course you couldn't.
Excellent way to intertwine these two storylines and set up conflict for later.
So, why on earth would Catherine treat you so dreadfully?
Bree's faux sweet tone when she's really probing for information and is excellently played by Marcia Cross.
I mean, you're their neighbor. You think they're happy?
Well, they seem content.
Well, they're not.
And I love her realization, like, oh shit, I was wrong to do this. I should not be talking to this woman.
We were lovers. I can prove it. He has a snake tattoo on his right shoulder. I licked it.
Be that as it may, I really think you should go now.
No one believes me. She has you all brainwashed.
You know, I actually feel really bad for this character, as irritating as she can be. She's telling the truth, and everyone thinks she's lying, and the man who once apparently was involved with her no longer wants anything to do with her, and denies ever even being with her. I can vividly see how this would cause someone to descend into this really wounded, dangerous, and perhaps delusional state. Great how they can do that for a character who's really not around for that much.
Adam is not here, and there is a tornado coming. And as you may have gleaned from the batteries and bottled water, that bathroom is where we are planning on riding it out. So, would you please be a dear and come on out?
Whoa, get Adam!
Clever way to use this conflict to ramp up tension.
Orson, we need to talk.
Susan, I'm with a patient.
Yeah, I can see that. Hi, I'm his neighbor. Cute shoes. Why the hell would you give Mike drugs?
Susan being distracted by the shoes.
By giving pills to an addict? Does that sound helpful to you, Mrs. Klosky? Thank you. Finally, some sanity.
Susan has some of the most hilarious scenes.
Out of control. Have I ever missed a mortgage payment?
What?
Or disappeared for days on end, or OD'd in an alley? No, I go to work every day, I help out around the house, I take care of you and Julie. What's the problem?
This argument is excellently written. I mean, we see explicitly how Mike is able to rationalize this addiction in his own mind. It's very realistic. I love how it's filmed, too. The camera is consistently moving around. It makes for a more tense feeling and quick atmosphere.
Forget it.
Hey, don't walk away from me. Susan!
Let go of me.
And this is a great depiction of how addiction can lead you to unwittingly hurt those closest to you. Seriously, for as corny as this show can be, the portrayal of Mike's addiction across season 4 is incredibly tasteful. And, of course, Bree's addiction across season 2.
See it immediately. She's pregnant and she fell down the stairs.
Any bleeding?
No.
Cramping?
I think I just twisted my ankle, but I would like to get checked out anyway.
Sure, but for non-emergency cases, it's gonna be a long wait.
I like how the tornado also impacts this storyline that isn't on the lane indirectly. It's all grouped under this tragedy so well.
Well, she's pregnant. Doesn't that make it an emergency?
Sir, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to wait.
And the tension is growing really, really fast. You can tell this won't end here and that Mike is growing incredibly frustrated and uneasy. And with the withdrawal of his pills looming over him, we can really fear for the place that he might go.
Bree.
Dana Delaney is so good. Her concern turns to a fake smile so quickly and effortlessly.
What is she doing there in the first place?
I saw her weeping. I wanted to help.
You wanted dirt, and I'll bet she told you plenty.
Catherine is so valid for this. Let's not pretend Bree wasn't digging for information there.
She was his patient. A pathetic, lonely woman. One day, for no other reason than sheer pity.
And this being the perception that everyone else has accepted gets you to understand Sylvia a little bit better. Again, really, really tragic for her.
Do you know her dirty little secret? Well, Catherine, for what it's worth, I would have spit in her face, too.
I love Bree finally connecting to Catherine, especially since they're so similar. Like she says, she would have done the same thing.
Hey, we're here!
I know.
McCluskey kills me.
Lynette, I'm begging.
And I really feel for her. I'd lose my mind in about 10 seconds.
Tom's really allergic.
It sets off my asthma.
Ida, is there any chance that we could put little Toby upstairs?
Upstairs?
Yeah, he'd be very safe. We could put him in a closet.
Sure. Why don't we put Penny with him? Since it's safe.
I'm with Ida. If it's so safe up there, why do you have a problem with it? Send Tom up there. That's her cat. I wouldn't trade my cat for your stupid, worthless husband. I mean, my cat does more around the house than he does.
Knock yourself out.
Lynette's so hilarious, though, and I do understand where she's coming from.
These people are bleeding. I can absolutely wait.
I'm just asking to take a look at you, okay? Hell, you could have done it while you're standing here talking to me, right?
Sir, we'll get to your wife as soon as we can. Now, please, take a seat.
Just take a look at her.
Get the hell off of me.
You know, I see a lot of flack for James Denton's acting, but he really does sell angry and scary, enraged very well. He's kind of frightening in this scene to me. Susan's reaction is honestly painful to see, too. Just pure sadness and concern for Mike.
I talked to the doctor, and they have a rehab facility they work with.
Thanks. I don't need rehab.
You keep saying that, and it just keeps getting worse. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I've kind of had a rough day here.
No. There's no tomorrow. It's now. You will quit this now. You will go to rehab, or so help me, I will leave you. I will take this baby, and I will leave you.
Go, Susan. She risks her relationship, which we know she has put above the moral choice before, to make sure that Mike does the right thing for his own health, and that she does the right thing for her own family and emotional health as well. She's not willing to put herself, Julie, and her new baby through all of that, as no one really should be, and it shows an independence and strength that we really haven't seen from her too much before. In fact, that's one of her main weaknesses, especially in the audience's eyes. Especially her asserting her position after Mike pushes back, seeing that he's still struggling despite his protests. One of my favorite moments and signals of development from her. I truly love Susan throughout season 4, honestly, and she bothered me not one bit.
Didn't he tell you I was coming?
Yeah, of course he did. He said you'd be stopping by.
It is so funny. Her immediate instinct is to just take the money and run. She doesn't even really think about it.
Nice to finally meet you, Gabrielle. You're just as pretty as Carlos said you were.
Oh no, I'm prettier.
Great joke.
Edie, what have you got there?
Oh my god, and her just running away from Gabby is priceless.
Gabby?
Oh, good. You're home.
Iconic entrance. And the fact that Edie doesn't even give a shit about her window, this rivalry is like one of the most unhinged in this show, and I adore it.
You think we're friends?
Of course.
Really? You ever stop by just to say hi or invite me for a cup of tea? Ida does.
Lynette getting a well-deserved dressing down about her one-sided friendship with Karen.
Damn it, Toby! Hey, hold it! You can't go out there! That stupid cat is the only family that Ida's got. Now this is what friends do!
Wow. What a person she is, so brave and loyal. This is when shit starts getting really intense, and that monologue from the beginning about losing those specific people really starts to come back and scare you.
Oh, now you're moral all of a sudden? You didn't care where the money was coming from when you thought Carlos was gonna spend it on you.
Okay, I'm not unreasonable. Cut me in for, say, 60%?
You know, as unreasonable as this deal is, I do like that part of Edie is like, you know what? True. That's right. I did want that shit at one point. Gabby's wrestler tackle is so excellent.
Ow! 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 What did you do? What did you do, Edie?
I love when this conflict completely fades away in comparison to what's really important, what's really a threat. It really takes away that campy fun and plays into the overall tension.
Oh, crap.
Once again, great effects, both with the CGI tornado and the intense wind all around.
I have a crawl space. I think we can
fit.
See, Edie's instinct is also to take Gabby with her into the crawl space. This shows both sides of her personality. She can be super selfish when she's trying to retain that perception of her being in control of her life after Carlos dumped her after cheating on her with Gabby. But when things really matter, she does actually care for those people around her. This, however, is incredibly smart as protection from a tornado. Good quick thinking since Lynette apparently doesn't have a basement.
I'm sorry, Carlos, and I lied to you. I know we hurt you, and I wish it didn't happen the way it did.
This tornado forcing Gabby to confront her selfishness before she potentially dies and accepts that she did hurt Edie and isn't blameless in this situation at all. Really smart development.
You really hate me?
Yes.
No. It's just that I really let myself fall for him.
And Edie returning the favor and extending understanding and an explanation for her behavior as well is also a fantastic step forward. Both excellent ways to utilize this life-threatening situation to further the relationship and arcs of several characters. Edie doesn't want to admit it here, but forces herself to confront it nonetheless in the face of her being absolutely demolished right then and there.
If you hadn't been dying to know our business, she wouldn't have gotten in there.
Can we stop pointing fingers? This isn't Bree's fault.
You're right. Sorry.
I enjoy this moment from Catherine a lot, too. Goes a long way to show that she isn't the Ice Queen she really pretends to be. It's just a front she feels she has to put up.
She could prove it because he had a tattoo. Did she say what kind of tattoo it was? A snake. I mean, what's the difference? He doesn't have one. He did.
And this reveal is insane. I truly did not believe Sylvia either. So to find out that Adam lied this entire time was a wild rug pull that changed my perception of his entire character.
That's why we settled? Why we lost everything?
I'm sorry, but you have to understand.
No, I do not.
Oh god, Dana Delaney is so damn good.
Gabby!
Damn it, where are you?
My stomach dropped. This episode has a lot of wild, unexpected moments.
Do you mind if I say something? We never set out to hurt you, Victor. And I'm sorry we did.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Love the suddenness of this shot. Also, kudos to Victor for allowing Carlos to speak his entire piece before trying to brutally murder him. Great practical effects for the gunshots. I hate in media when it's just the muzzle flash and there's like no impact anywhere, even if they miss the person. Okay, pretty sure that car is CGI, but damn, that shot is done very well. Nice callback to the fountain debacle. Poor Bob and Lee spent thousands on importing that thing. God, the practical effects are so great and varied for this tornado. There was clearly a lot of work put into this sequence. One of the wildest deaths in the entire show. This is some like Final Destination shit right here. And I kind of like that Carlos doesn't make it out unscathed. Otherwise, it would have seemed like this tornado just solved all of their problems for them.
Okay. You've made your choice. Here I come.
This caught me so off guard, but what was she thinking here? Girl, do you not hear the giant tornado on top of this house right now? Cool way to show the passage of time and the storm itself. They went hard with the lighting this entire time.
And not just the houses and the lawns.
Oh my God.
The people had changed too.
Fantastic music to go along with this final monologue. It really makes you feel like you've gone through the ordeal with the characters.
While the storm had raged, each of them had learned something about friendship. And forgiveness.
And a very apt description, as always, of the purpose and message of this episode.
That life is always fragile. And very often, unfair.
fucking scream. Put Felicity Huffman in a horror movie, please. She sells this immediate grief and horror so well that I take physical damage every time I watch this scene. Damn, if this isn't my favorite episode cliffhanger of all time. Lynette's desperation, the extremely tragic soundtrack, the wide shot of the insane amount of devastation that clutters the lane, which again took so much effort. The stakes for the next episode, it's just all uniquely harrowing in a way that doesn't really diminish even if you know the result of the next episode and the fates of all these characters. The monologue from the beginning looms in your mind and makes you think of the worst, just as Lynette does, and again puts you in her position so well. I can't imagine binging this show and stopping on this episode. What a one-of-a-kind experience this hour is, and such a jaw-dropping ending. It truly does hold up so well, even after so many years. I mean, this episode is almost 20 years old now, and I still get chills from this ending. So perfect. But if you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all these videos before they come out on YouTube. You get to choose exactly what you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays, so you can hear all of my mistakes. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff. Really appreciate all the support on YouTube as well, and tell someone how much they mean to you today, because it always is important for those people who are close to you to hear. But thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you all. See you for the next video.